Have you ever done a reading for someone and didn't have a great outcome, and they come back to you 6 months or a year later saying, actually, that reading was totally wrong? They could be the victims of what is known as the preparedness paradox. In the preparedness paradox, oftentimes, if someone is given a heads up to prepare for a disaster or catastrophe, and they do, and then as a result, the disaster doesn't happen or the disaster is mitigated, someone can then wrongfully conclude that the disaster was never really bad to begin with. What they may fail to take into account is that the knowledge of that disaster to come allowed them to prepare in such a way that it mitigated or avoided the disaster altogether. In a tarot reading, let's say that you gave someone a prediction like, oh my God, you're going to get fired from your job, and they're super upset about it. But now that they know that they could be headed for being fired, they're going to change their behavior as a result. Maybe they'll start going beast mode and working extra and becoming the next star employee. Or maybe they will start looking for a new job ahead of schedule and leave before anything bad could have happened. And as a result, they may conclude that the tarot reading was actually wrong in the first place, forgetting that they changed their behavior due to the reading itself. The thing about reading tarot is it's really talking about a future that's completely set in stone and we have no control over it. In fact, we typically do, because it's a probability line. And just being aware of the possible probability, the moment we become aware of it or hear it, we've changed it. If you're a tarot reader and someone has said to you that the reading was wrong, that the crisis didn't happen, that the disaster never came to pass, look to see if there is some preparedness paradox happening in their thinking. This erroneous thinking of preparedness paradox and others can often skew a reading or give you feedback that a reading was wrong when in fact it did exactly what it was supposed to do, which is warn that person so that danger would not come their way.